Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at VICor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway at VICor Stadium. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Try to secure catch that.
Just as the ball was arriving, there are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the
First two passes were bad reads, though.
too predictable. And as the defense
The safety stepped down on the first one, so I just tried to, hey, let's go ahead and see if we can get him over the top of it. She don't have that top end speed to do that. So, second one, I thought he was going to have a spot over the middle, but dude didn't drop like I thought he would, so wasn't there.
On one, ready? Here we go. Side.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That one incomplete. The
That
defender
should have been
right
mine. I was right there, but I
And
couldn't
it's
see where
2nd
the
down.
spot was.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation,
Here we go.
contact right at the catch point. And does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's complete to the rookie's 2nd round.
Why in the world did it make me move like that?
Just shy
I
of
literally
the
hit
40.
triangle. You can see the guy animate,
It's a pickup of
I'm
12.
sitting right up under
It's a
that,
Cincinnati 1st down.
waiting on it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. 180. Right shot.
On 1st down, Burrow. Big hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. Can. Touch.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Fighting for the bunker, he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, it should be interesting too, because he runs air raid now too.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Lewis. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think that...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Tried to get up out of there. Halfback said, "Nah, I ain't blocking nobody."
He gets into drop-ins. It's a loss of 8.
He went straight for his
Now we're
route.
seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that helps.
It's like my O-line is running a screen. People just running through free.
Good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now
Interesting.
at
I
least
just saw
third
down
and
there
manageable.
Josh Martinez has a 70 reception goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get
Jesus, he
away.
couldn't get out the
Around
blocks.
the football
That
defensively.
was terrible.
Third down. for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
It's going to be third. They need one. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice.
He wasn't even going to throw that, but the cornerback stepped down straight to the flex,
and the drive continued.
which was weird.
It
So
just seems
when
like
they,
whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why.
he jumped back though. I
Clutch
got
play
a little
by
nervous,
everyone
I'm gonna lie.
involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 20, here's second and 9. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
That's terrible.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean,
Absolutely
he puts the
terrible.
ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And he
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
touchdown Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll
Funny thing
step
is,
aside.
that's probably the very first time I've ever thrown to the halfback on that. I literally never throw the halfback on that play.
7-0 is our score as this game is
But
sent into
everybody
the air.
dropped and went to the middle. I was like, well, that takes away
This one is gonna
the
sail
two receivers
through
on the
end
right.
zone for a
First
touchback.
and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's get set. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On second down, Jacobs. And they're going to work this down
I forgot to
inside
crash the line.
45.
But I missed him.
yards on the pickup
I played
there,
it right, I just
and
missed him.
The Bengals going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
On 2, ready? Gun. Dot.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Behind. 11 MT. Behind.
Burrow working in the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Trying to hop route.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
This one complete right
That
side.
was a bad read.
Second time they've hooked
Guy
up
was
on
right
this
there with
drive.
him.
This one good for
I thought he
12
was going on
and
a
first down.
post or a slant. I was trying to get
Just
there.
seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Behind.
Burrow will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's in.
What kind of angle was that? And why in the world is my guy standing with them and then he takes off
They think back to their first possession of this game.
around
It
him?
resulted
Look at
in
him
a
right there.
punt. Not exactly the fast start the
He
coaches
standing
told us
literally
was
right
so
there by him.
important as this game
And then
unfolds.
McDuffie gonna take
They
that
get the ball
bad
back
angle.
for possession two.
It was
Now
weird.
They try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right. Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Ivan Pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
Touchdown, KC.
I noticed on the play before he was sitting in a 3. And I've seen a couple other times he was sitting in a 3 as well. So I figured that dagger might pop unless he dropped, but then he ended up sticking with the flats. So worked out.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
first down throw for Burrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late
You've got to be
flag
kidding
comes in.
me.
Looked like he
I
might
ran the
have
route
gotten
for
there
him.
early.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he
What
will
in the
go
world?
all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a quick drive. and
That's
the
a
best
coverage
way to
buster.
finish it. The touchdown pass.
Ain't no
down
way
the
that
middle.
should have
You
happened.
rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Oh, he hot routed. Okay. So he knows that
So back to level
glitches
after
the
the
defense
touchdown.
there.
And time
That's what that
for the
one
kickoff.
Okay.
Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run with Lewis. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
7 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's
Kansas City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Shot. 11 MT. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. To the right side here, passes
You
cross.
definitely got to go get
It's a nice
that.
pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up second
Okay,
and
so he stemmed the route down. I see.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1.
Let's get set. Shot.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one down the field, but
Wrong one there. You should have hit Chase.
And they
Chase
got
had
the look
him
they were
beat.
hoping
I
for,
don't have the foot speed to
one-on-one
keep
on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
now a second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10
Here we go.
at the 39-yard line.
Big 13.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the stop.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180. Scott.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings
So,
up third
2 minutes to
and
play
2.
in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's third and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Scott.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put.
Here we go.
They're going to line up and go for this
180.
on fourth down.
Right side. Scott.
Now, Burrow. And it is caught, but he's out of
No
bounds.
animation.
Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn
I was
this
spamming
over on
L1 too.
downs.
Oh, he didn't stay in? What? That's weird. Surprised you're not challenging that. Yeah, there you go. I'm about to say. That seemed like an easy challenge to me.
On the ground, it's Lewis. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Yellow.
This is Lewis. And that one
Come
is going to
on.
be closed down in the backfield. Great
How in
defense.
the world
Knifing it and
does
dropping
he
him for a
get beat
loss.
that badly?
And after that negative run, I
He's
think this
terrible.
changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is third and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big pickup there for the Chiefs.
Take a little bell out there.
37 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete to Royal. And they bring him down
There's a good route by
inside the
Royal right there.
25-yard
He
line.
stemmed it pretty nicely.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
Touchdown, Kansas City. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Bengals take over
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Toward the sideline, brought in by Chase. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. 12. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
I always think you
line.
can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. It's the former Cal Bear, Mo Williams. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got
I was not even going to throw that, but his safety took a step down.
Hey, how about those
If you watch the replay, his safety steps down on the very first step. He steps down into the left. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? Might as well, Hamid is good. Him versus a cornerback at that point.
And the kick is good.
My whole point of that play was to hit the quick read on the right out of the bunch and try to get, you know, as many yards as I could before the clock ran out. So I was just going to say hut and throw that quickly. until I saw that safety
Very
move.
one-sided first half of
Eyes
action.
got too big.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Wide 80.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
My wife is watching some shows in here, so I'm not talking the whole time. But I'm here.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside.
What in the world?
35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit,
I don't know what's been going on in terms of these games or whatever, but
just a little bit of
I
mix
saw
of the
that
run.
too and was like, oh, it's not PD. I won this season.
Can. Stop.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open.
It's the second
Incompletion brings up
season.
second down.
Second one,
I
like,
got high standards for offensive
guys have
players,
been
but in
all
this
over.
case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and
Gun.
what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
now I was going to play that hard flat, but I was like, nah, he got it. Joker did not have it. Over there
He's got a
strafing.
touchdown on the
Get
books
there.
from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow now. Quick throw, down wide. It's caught. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
180. Place hot. Stop.
Burrow here on second down.
I was hoping Madden would switch it and not have me covering from the left side, the guy on the right side. But it didn't.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Bengals back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Bengals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
6 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen here.
I saw he sat down. 20 was down there on Hut. He sat down perfectly.
To play corner in this league, Mike,
That
you
was
have
box
to
from
have
the
great
beginning.
reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, Mahomes. This one down the field.
Tried to layer that one. He had a step.
Complete. He was trying to get it to
Tried to put that
Xavier
over the
Woods.
top.
And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Butker's kick is good.
Wanted to see if he could get a contested catch on that. It really wasn't even my read. I just saw he took
And
off.
this is what you want. I mean, you
From
clearly
go.
have the advantage, but you want
Looking
to
back at
continue
it, I
to
probably
apply
should have
pressure. Can you
tried to
score
layer it
every
over
time
to
you
the
get
right
ball?
and down because
They're able to
he
do
had
that
him beat.
here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And I went for the high throw. He probably could have caught it if I threw it up and down. I mean, down and to the right.
Butker back on
It would have
the
been a
field
contested
to
catch for
send this
sure,
one
but
away.
that was a much dangerous decision if I tried that. So it still was dangerous right there. That could have been a pick twice.
Here we go. Ready? Right up. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one complete right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
And that was just a
49-yard
simple
line.
read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 180. 12. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Quick hitting slant there, and they bring him down
Read it
inside
perfectly,
the
just
25-yard line.
shot too far to the inside on that
More
one.
on that play, and quickly another first down.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Complete to number 14. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Some of my defenses are jacked up because I got a shell. I didn't realize I had a shell going.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now, Burrow. This is caught at 2. And the Bengals going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's good.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
I'm 1, ready?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Burrow. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He's up to the 20. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And
Rookie.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?
Saw the safety step up. Safety step up. I'm going to trust my guy. Looked up. He had a bit of a step. Let it fly. We'll deal with it 3rd and 4. I mean, 4th and 4, we just punted, but
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering
that was too easy. I mean, too clear of a win on that route not to throw it. Bro, what the what?
It's no good. One of the few
What just
things that's
happened
gone
there?
wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Bro. What?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's
crazy.
Butker following the
Absolutely
touchdown
crazy.
to send this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase.
That's on me. Biting on the right side. Everybody got cooked. Good play call.
Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we
The
go.
Bengals will line up for the
Stop.
2-point conversion.
Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get...
He said outside leverage and underneath.
Tricks on the goal line.
That joker stood still that was covering him. That's crazy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it.
That's crazy.
It's being placed on yards after the catch. We're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner
It's the
as
second
soon as
fumble.
possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Let's get set. Big.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. The throw here is complete. Now they are in business.
What in the speed boost was that?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got it at the 3.
Got me. I was trying to switch.
Score!
I was trying to get over to that side. Got caught on the D lineman.
So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like and how many possessions do I need.
36.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Really need to not be practicing plays I ain't ran before. I ain't never ran this one.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's
how about those trees?
a knockout punch. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Buckner now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Can't call it a W yet. He's still within 2 scores, so I let him back in the game over here messing around with some stuff. Should have just went ahead and stuck with the offense. I had to get back to it on that drive. I mean, technically, that's a little bit of a lie, too, because I was still practicing pistol plays. Actually, kind of nice. Can't even lie. But in general, getting back to the offense means He should throw this thing. See, they're trying to run the ball.
11 MT tape. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can.
Dude, I thought I had that. I went too far inside. I was right there for that. You could see me settling down. I tried to just stop right there, but I didn't. I didn't stop fast enough.
Opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the
They literally gave me the other safety. I just knew I was about to
It's another big
lurk that.
game that's had its share. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
11.
Here's Jacobs. And he will score.
I had it right there.
Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Bengals.
My dude got hit.
Taking care of business on
Stop
the
my
ground to
dive.
get the score, and Greg, the big guys
I
up
figured he was
front,
gonna run it
they
because I'm
deserve
sitting
some
in
praise for
down.
that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180. 180 shot.
To throw is to the end zone. It's intercepted.
There we go. Now it's still a 2-score game. Burn them timeouts, buddy.
So you give up a touchdown.
Gotta go onside here, to be honest.
And now the offense is trying to
Just
extend
gonna
it
boot
to
you.
8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Pitt, it definitely looked like a different game plan versus the Pats. I was talking to another Texans fan tonight, and we were just kind of talking about the way that we kept getting into those 3rd and 7 and stuff like that. And it's like, all right, CJ, win it for us, that type stuff. And so it's like, man, we can't do that. But that's what we kept running into. So
Nothing more.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. I've got Louie.
Gray is the motion man here. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble.
I just ate that one.
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Time
Nothing
to
was
throw
there.
by the defense with one
I wasn't going to
three
force
with
it. And then I was like, all right, let me throw it away. But I was like, you know what?
As they
It's
try to
cool.
play the field
We're just
position
going to keep the
game
clock
here,
going, but
protecting a fourth-quarter
make them
lead.
burn a timeout.
This fielded
Give me a fumble, Madden. You gave him 2.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
On 1, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Jacobs. And off They smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line.
We saw that play before, buddy.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes second down.
Gun. Dot. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
Here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
180. What is that? Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2, ready?
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
180.
Throwing is Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That is hard.
I ran into the slot receiver trying to go straight to that spot. I was ready for that.
There for 4th and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete.
I just let them move, let them handle it. Y'all do y'all thing.
It'll be 2nd down now.
Drop them back
So this
again.
is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
How the heck is McDuffie in here?
11. Dot.
Burrow now. To the sideline. That is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete.
I don't know what happened there, but McDuffie was in the middle of the
Come
field.
down with the reception, but
Or
Mike, this is
linebacker.
actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it, keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
They go play action for Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to
Went back to the well again. Tried to go to that one that he scored on earlier, but we went man, not in dime.
I'd say one of the most critical
not in
elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how
cover
efficient are you
4.
on
We're not gonna let you glitch us
something these
again,
teams
buddy.
stress all week.
Let's
There's
see,
an
did he do the
opportunity
same
to
hot route
continue to
too?
extend this drive. The defense wins this
Here we go,
time
here we
and
go.
brings up 4th down.
180. Dot.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught.
He really
He's
caught
gonna
that.
have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10. at
Really
the
nice job
16-yard
there, Mike. All
line.
they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely
did run that
inside the
same
red zone.
Structure.
Here's 1st and 10.
Dot.
Now, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes.
GG's.
They got him.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Good battle.
So it's a
Good
win
battle.
for the visiting Chiefs.
93 points scored in the game.
They continue to play great
That's
football
ridiculous.
here in
So
this
some people
latest
think this
stretch.
Super Bowl is about to be. But 482, 81% with 6 tutties. And he was 473, 69% with 5 tutties. Defense was trash. Just he had 2 interceptions. And I had 0. 27 of 33 versus 27 of 39. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we also almost got 100 on them. 77 was in one run. Heck yeah, Pitt, we resigned them. Resign CJ. Absolutely. Without a doubt, we re-sign him. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Jimmy got to catch those. Jimmy and Rashid both had dropped. Like the distribution, those 7-6, 4-4, 3-2-1. Gave up 1 sack. That was Holsky. Oh, buddy, not that great anyway. I'd be happy just to give up 1 sack. Bolton, 5'11". That's why he be looking so short out there. Good game. 5 tackles for a loss. He had 3 sacks total. Norman Lott, sub 80, but he be getting it done. And then Guillot, he be getting it done too, sub 80, but 75 overall. Nick Bolton got him 1 or half inch and all. The 2 interceptions was Noel had a good game, another sub 80. Bolton got him 1. 7 pass deflections. That's crazy work. 1 forced fumble. We did not get the recovery. We had no defensive tutties. Yeah, Pitt, like there's no way you don't re-sign CJ. We've seen too much magic from him. And I don't even mean like just like late game heroics, but he's done a really good job of, protecting the football throughout his career, making the right decisions, stuff like that. He's been great at that stuff. So, yeah, you don't find that somebody that can process the defense as well as he can. You don't find that everywhere. Now the play that was a pick 6 in the Patriots game, if you look at that, I ain't gonna worry about these sub 70s. If you look at that play, he makes an exact same throw. It was under pressure, very similar throw in the same game, but it didn't get batted, but he got hit and he flipped the ball to Hutchinson coming across on a like a drag. Might have been a dig, but it was it had to have been a drag because it was a rollout left, and he flipped it between 3 defenders, 1 on the left, right, and up top, and 1 up under. Perfect accuracy right in his hands. Secure catch, caught it. The same thing he tried to do on the other play. The defense made a good play. So I don't trip on that. He had them other 2 that were bad interceptions. I understand what he was doing on the first one. He just threw a bad pass, and then not the tip ball, but the last one that he threw just on the rollout and threw it inside and behind the receiver was just terrible. But man, that's not, he ain't broken. He came out in the second half and played a decent game, so yeah, you absolutely resign that dude. There's no way around a conversation where you don't. Now, you may not pay him what you were going to pay him or what he would have demanded had he taken us to the Super Bowl or something, right? He would have demanded not saying he personally, but just his performance would have demanded $60 million a year. But at this point, I think you probably get him on a discount, because he didn't perform well in that last game. So, yeah, I don't see a reason not to, but we'll see what they do. I trust the front office. They tend to sign and get people on some pretty good sweetheart deals. So hopefully he doesn't come out with a $60 to $70 million price tag. So anyway, we'll chat. We'll chat on Discord. We'll catch y'all on the flip, man. Appreciate y'all joining to watch this barn burner take us out of here, Andy.